Do 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 do. Hey everyone, welcome to the how-to vid on playlist number 5, Enter KEWs. Yep, that would be Enter Kevin E. West, because there's so much of this profession that is subjective and intangible, just not objective and tangible. And therefore winds up being a really important conversation to make sure I do plenty of content for you guys with regards to your psychology, your philosophy, and your perspective on things.
Take it! It's yours!
Why? Well, again, that's why I use dating analogies and house analogies, you guys, because how you think on the same subject about pursuing show business isn't necessarily how everybody thinks. Even somebody that's a close friend, even someone you know. You don't have to live in, Sydney, Australia versus Dallas, Texas to have the same philosophy. And you could both be in Chicago and have completely different ways that you think about the very same subject. And that's because so much of this profession is subjective, and we wind up having lots of time to sit at home and read books or think about frustrations we have about no auditions or our representative.
Probably, yeah.
Or any of the stuff you may find up in playlist 1 about actually pursuing your career, instruction, and education, yes. But underneath that is a lot of subjectivity about how you think. And I have spent a lot of time in my career talking with my fellow actors from all over the world about what goes on in here as it pertains to something tangible, like the pencil that I always have in my ear when I start talking. And that's why I had to do this playlist in the way that I did it. How you think about practicality, what you consider to be proactive versus someone else, is very, very important. And at the end of the day, what it comes down to, you guys, is a couple of A words. They're really important, which is what this entire playlist is based upon, which is absorb and assess. We are constantly facing absorbing information we get from other actors, absorbing information we get from our acting coaches, information we get from our auditions, information we get from our engagements out in social settings with people that are in this profession on the other side of the desk. We are constantly taking stuff in, and we are constantly being forced to assess both what we take in and assess what we see and what we engage with. And that's a lot of personal stuff, man, for us to do when you talk about trying to pursue a profession. So because of that, it was important for me to remind you of that before you get into this playlist. It's about how you think. Enjoy.
I love it when a plan comes together.